So now that we have a really good understanding of the YouTube as a whole, as a business, we can start diving into some of the points. And one of the most important points that we're going to cover is going to be in this lesson. And if you take nothing else except this point away, you will still be ahead in the YouTube game. And that is that consistency is key. I'm going to say it again. Consistency is key. I'm going to talk about this over and over and over throughout the course because of how important it is. Consistency with YouTube is key. It is the one thing that'll get you, the growth and the sort of expansion that you want. And the reason being is that people tune into consistency. And remember when we were talking about YouTube as a business, they want people to continually come back to your content. If you can provide that, YouTube will provide you more viewers, more subscribers, and overall, just a bigger growth pattern. So when you post consistent content, you allow people to want to come back to your channel because they know what they're going to be getting when they come back, and therefore you start actually getting growth that you want. Number one mistake I usually see by entry-level YouTubers is that they don't post consistently. They post all over the place with regards to content. They have no style, and that, again, it makes people maybe watch one video, maybe one video becomes popular, but no one actually subscribes because they aren't consistent. So instead of just talking about it, let's actually jump into YouTube, and let's look at a couple of examples on YouTube of some consistent content, some consistent posting styles, and just sort of overall consistency that has helped these channels grow. The first one we're going to look at is the Sam and Niko channel. So this actually started off as a sort of behind the scenes to their main channel, Corridor Digital. However, it's picked up a popularity of its own, and that is because their content is so consistent. It comes out on every other day whenever they're creating content. It's every other day they have a new video coming out. It has a certain style. It has the same sort of quote-unquote cast, which is these guys up here, sort of doing their video making stuff. So it has a niche of video making. They go a little bit outside that, but again, these guys are sort of the consistent part of it. And you'll notice that even their thumbnails are all basically the same. They have whatever they're going to be creating, and then some thumbnail to sort of represent that. They also, like I said, post on a consistent basis once every other day, which gives them a lot of views. It has people coming back once every other day to watch these, and then people maybe will binge backwards and then wait for the next content. It's a very good model to have people continually come back, and you can see they have a lot of success through this. They also have another channel, which is their sort of video game channel, and you'll notice that this one is even more popular than the other one, probably just because this one's been out, I think, 2 or 3 years longer. And this channel actually has 970 videos, and that's something to also understand, is that you're not going to get massive popularity from 20 videos or 50 videos. Some people might. I mean, it happens, but the more sort of average thing is that it'll take hundreds of videos, 100, 200 videos before you start seeing real growth, real sort of advancement in your content. And you'll see that No does the exact same thing. They post about once every 2 days as well, and they have the exact same thing. The thumbnails are all the same. It's the same group of people playing the games. So, there's something you can expect. Film Riot is on a different flavor. It's sort of on filmmaking tutorials, and that's what they cover. Ryan is sort of their consistent element. He is really funny. He's got a quirky sort of humor to him, and it all works together, and it teaches people how to be filmmakers. Again, they all have this sort of color scheme that sort of fits with them. One that I'm not, I don't exactly watch some of the top YouTubers, but he is definitely one of the top YouTubers, and that's Jake Paul. He posts once every day, which is very, very consistent. And his videos come out of as a little clickbaity, but they work for him, and they get him tons and tons of views. Another one is Andrew Huang. He is a sort of a musician filmmaker, so he's got some really neat stuff in here about filming, and his is a little bit less consistent on the posting. His is maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week, and that's just because he's gotten so big that he doesn't need the consistency anymore for growth. He just makes videos whenever he feels like it. And then finally, we have Good Mythical Morning, and they have 12 million subscribers, and they post 3 videos a day. So, I mean, just think about that. They are posting so much content every single day that they can't not be successful. And then overall, this is kind of just the main point, and I just, drilling it home over and over here, is that consistency is key. Make sure that you're creating consistent content. You come up with a schedule, especially when you're in the growing period of your channel. You need to be posting every other day, every week, every Monday and Friday, something so that you're people will come to your channel and they'll be like, oh, if I subscribe, I'll actually get more content from these people in, the same niche that I enjoy watching. So like I said, I'm going to drill it home one more time. Consistency is key. Be consistent and YouTube will reward you, because if you're consistent, people come back to your content. If people come back to your content, they start watching ads. If they start watching ads, they start making YouTube money, so YouTube pushes content towards you.